When my father was alive, we traveled a lot. We went nearly everywhere. We had wonderful times.
I didn't know you traveled so much.
Oh, yes.
Perhaps we've been to some of the same places.
No, I don't think so.
Where did you go?
Well, it was a long time, but, for instance, there was Rio de Janeiro. Beautiful, exotic Rio with its botanical gardens, its avenue of palms, Sugarloaf Mountain, and the harbor where you could look down and see the flying fishes. We're in Venice.
Yes, we've arrived. Now, where would you like to go next? France, England, Russia?
Switzerland.
Switzerland. Excuse me a moment while I talk with the engineer.
You and the lady, are you enjoying the trip?
Very much. We've decided on Switzerland. There you are. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Switzerland.
Switzerland. Switzerland.
Looking down at the flying fish. Then what? Aren't you going to finish the trip?
Well, there weren't any trips. Do you mind? You see, my father had a friend in a travel bureau. My father worked across the street. He was an assistant superintendent of the municipal waterworks. And he used to bring folders home with him with pictures in them. We have stacks of them. And in the evening, he'd put on his traveling coat. That's what he called it. Of course, I was very young. And he would say, where should we go this evening? And I would say, Veracruz, because it's a beautiful name. And then he would say, it's summer there. You don't want to roast like a coffee bean, do you?
So you never did get there?
No, it was just like our trip to the land of the midnight sun.
What stopped you this time?
The weather. I thought of India, but then Father remembered that it was the rainy season.
Your father was an expert on climates.
My mother used to say that he knew what the weather was everywhere except home. What mountain was that?
That's the Matterhorn.
Have you climbed it? Tell me, when you climb up a mountain, what then?
Well, you come down again. Tell me more about your father.
Well, then he finally did go away. He had the nicest eyes.
Yes, I can see them.
Why do you like to climb mountains?
Well, I suppose because no matter how high you climb, there's always a higher one.
And you like to imagine that the other one's even more wonderful, like the spring in the park.
Now, you know far too much about me already, and I know almost nothing about you, huh? Except that you traveled a great deal.
End of the line. All change.